Okay, so this is the angle right now because I was really irresponsible and I left my stand at home. So this is how we're gonna be shooting. We have a money challenge going on. Yeah. You guys wanted a challenge and I made a poll on Twitter and I asked you guys what challenge you wanted, and the money challenge won. Yeah, I'm really sorry to the placebo people because I know there were people who really wanted placebo challenges. Like, people were flooding I don't know if it was the same person or not, but like people were flooding my Curious Cat, and they were like, I need a placebo challenge. I need a placebo. I'm sorry. The challenge is basically we're going to tell ourselves that we're rich and we're wealthy and we can always afford anything we want. And we're gonna do this challenge for about a week and see what happens. And I guarantee you that a lot is gonna happen. I think, as Sammy Ingram said, it should only take you 3 days or less to actually manifest if you do everything right. And I'm gonna teach you how to do everything right. I got you. So manifesting is all about your thoughts. Your thoughts create. It's all about the knowing, never the feeling. You don't have to worry about feeling it real or whether or not you feel what you're saying or whether or not you even believe what you're saying. You don't have to believe it. All you have to do is say it over and over. Tell yourself what you want to happen to you over and over and over as if it's already happening or as if it has already happened. So for money, we're not going to be in the mindset of I'm broke or I'm poor, I can't afford this right now. That's too expensive. That's really expensive. That's way too much money. I can't afford that. I don't have that type of money right now. I'm broke. We're not gonna think from that perspective. I'm gonna need you to cut that out as of right now, because we are no longer claiming to be that person who's broke or that person who can't afford what they want to eat or can't afford what they really want to have or can't afford a piece of clothing or an outfit, or that person who never has enough money, or that person who's not very financially stable and you're not financially independent and blah 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 blah. That's not you anymore. Starting right now, like right now in the second, that's not you anymore. You're not going to claim to be that person anymore. That's not the person you identify with anymore, and that's no longer your truth. So goodbye. Anyway, you have to keep your thoughts in check because you're basically telling yourself your new wanted thoughts in order to replace the old unwanted thoughts. And the reason you're doing this is to claim these new wanted thoughts as your truth, as in this is what's happening to you right now. This is now your truth. This is how it is for you right now. This is just literally how it is. The other thing is like null and void. It's old and it doesn't fit with you. It doesn't resonate with you anymore. So for the challenge, we're going to be manifesting that we are rich and wealthy and we always have enough money and we're just financially thriving. I feel like people are gonna be like, that's that all you have to do? Like, yeah, that's all you have to do. That's all manifestation is. Manifestation is never a process. It's never a long technique type of thing. It's just thinking as if you are that person. It's just thinking from the point of view of that person who already has what they want, and that's what you're doing right now. So that's literally all it is. All you have to do is think as if you are rich, think as if you are wealthy, think as if you always have enough money, think as if you are that person who's financially stable, you're financially independent, you have money. I say this a lot because it's really true, and a lot of people don't seem to understand this, but you really have to stand firm in what you want when it comes to manifestation. You cannot waver, and I feel like wavering is the reason why people don't exactly have what they want and they don't get what they want, or it just takes a long time for them to actually get what they want. Is because they waver a lot. Wavering is not gonna cut it. That's not how we manifest. You have to stand firm in your manifestation. Your thoughts do create. That's very much so true, but you have to stand firm in those thoughts in order for them to create. I mean, anytime you recognize your mind going off into like, oh, I'm broke, you're gonna correct yourself and tell yourself you're not broke. Actually, I'm rich. Actually, I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money. If your mind is trailing off into I can't afford that right now, in your mind you're gonna correct yourself and be like, I can so afford that right now. Why can't I afford that? I have so much money. I'm rich. Like, duh. You just basically have to tell yourself that this is who you are now, that you are rich, you are financially stable, you always have more than enough money. And anytime you catch yourself trailing off to a thought that's opposing or negative when it comes to your money mindset, All you have to do is correct it and bring yourself back to the new version of you that's thinking those new thoughts that are actually your truth now. But you have to keep telling yourself those new thoughts in order for it to show up in your 3D reality. My best advice to you is to think of a scenario as if you're telling your best friend or your family member or whoever you would tell that's close to you, whoever you would tell good news to, or whoever you would tell the news that you just made a lot of money to, or that you're rich now, or that you have so much money, or even if you would announce it to the world, like announce it on Twitter, like I would do, even though it's not really a good thing, but if you would announce it to the world on Twitter, on Instagram, or on Facebook, whatever you use, just think of what you would say to that social media network or that person or that family member, and that's your affirmation. Or if you would just talk to yourself or something, you don't want to talk to people, which I totally understand because I don't like people either. If you just talk to yourself in your mind and you're like, man, I'm so rich, man, I'm just really rich, I can't believe I'm finally financially stable, like just however you would talk, that should be your affirmation. But here are just some ideas. I know people like ideas, so yeah. I'm so rich, I'm so wealthy, I'm rich and famous. If you want to knock two birds out in one stone, I'm rich and famous. I'm finally financially stable, I'm financially independent, I'm financially secure. I always have more than enough money. I never go broke, or I never run out of money. And by the way, you can use never in your affirmations, but that's for another video. But you can use words like not, never, no, none, nothing in your affirmations, because if that's how you naturally speak, it's not going to hurt you. You can use that. It's not going to do anything like take away your manifestation or prevent it. That's so stupid. I always have more than enough money. I have way too much money for my own good. Money always comes out of the blue for me. I always make money out of the blue. Those are really good affirmations to use if you don't want to work, because who wants to work? You shouldn't have to work. You don't have to work to make money, by the way. You can manifest money out of the blue. I don't know if this would really help you, if you would really use that affirmation if you're someone who questions things a lot, like if you're someone who questions the how and all that kind of stuff. But I do want to let you guys know that you don't have to worry about the how. You really don't have to worry about the how. But just a few ideas of how money can come to you out of the blue, just in case you're like, how will that even happen to me? That's like so unrealistic. Your family members could give you money. Your friends could give you money. You could get a refund from something that you purchased. I don't know. You could get credited or something. You could get a stimulus check, a good old stimmy. You could get random money in the mail, random money from the government. You could get a raise on your job. You could get a random check from your boss. You could find money on the floor. Someone can make a mistake and randomly PayPal, Venmo, Cash App you, Zelle you, and be like, oh, my bad, but keep the money. Have a nice day. That happens. Like, you could win a money giveaway. You could win the lottery. You could win any money giveaway, whatever. If you're part of the LGBTQ plus community, a straight person can literally give you reparations for Pride Month. That can literally happen. Like, that can happen. It's happened to me. So there's a lot of possibilities for that. This is why I would just prefer to just manifest for money out of the blue and not worry about where it comes from, because I really don't care where it comes from. It's mine and I'm gonna keep it, and money is great. So anyway, I'm a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, whatever you want to say. It's possible. It's entitled. You're entitled to it. You can have it. I am wired with wealth. Abundance is my birthright. Wealth is my birthright. It's my right to be rich. Hello, because it is. I never have to work for money, implying that you don't have to work for money. It just comes to you. I'm able to buy anything I want, anytime I want. So yeah, those are some affirmation ideas. You can use those affirmations to rewire your brain into thinking as if you already are that person, because if you want to be that person, you're meant to be that person. And as a matter of fact, as long as you keep telling yourself that you're that person, by God, you are that person. Just keep telling yourself that you're rich and you're wealthy and you make a lot of money. Don't let yourself think differently. If you catch yourself thinking differently, all you have to do is correct yourself. And that's that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and you can do this. You're gonna have so much money by the end of the week. You have it right now. And yeah, bye.